we treat ourselves. I want to talk to you about why it's important to treat ourselves well and why it's important to not depend on how we treat others as how we should be treated back. So, number one, if we do a lot for other people and they always do nothing for us in return, we feel like we're being taken advantage of. That's probably because we're not saying no enough to them and we're not saying yes enough to ourselves. So, for example, if you depend on the way you should be treated by treating the world right, that's asinine. That's counterproductive. It's backwards thinking. Because what happens is that the world is going to treat you how you treat yourself. So if you always put yourself last, if you're always saying yes to the world and you're always saying no to yourself, if you're the type of person that feels guilty when you call out of work because you think that your manager really needs you, or if you call out of work because you are the manager and you know that your team really needs you, or if you feel guilty for taking some time to yourself because you're overworked, mostly underpaid, or even if you're a mom, whether you're stay at home or working mom, and you just feel like, oh, I'm away from my children for too long throughout the day anyway, so for me to take time to myself is extremely selfish. I understand why you feel that way, and you do have a very good heart for feeling that way, but at the same time, we need to start taking our power back by saying yes more to ourselves and no to the world. So, no, I'm not going to work that extra shift for you. No, I'm not going to fill in for you. No, I'm not going to feel guilty for taking some time for myself, even though I don't spend a bunch of time throughout the day because I'm busting my ass working as a single mom or even just as a working mom trying to provide for my children. You are not a bad person for doing that. But if you feel like you're being taken advantage of because you are the person that says yes to the world and no to yourself, then you need to reverse that. And the way you reverse that is that the way you treat yourself is how the world will treat you. So if you're saying no to yourself, then the world is going to say no to you. But if you begin saying yes to yourself by saying, yes, I'm calling out because I don't feel good. No, I'm not watching your kid for you. I just worked the 72-hour shift. No, I'm not doing this. No, I don't want to go there. No, I don't care that you did that for me. I don't owe you anything. Just because I did something for you, you don't owe me anything. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say yes to yourself. It's kind of like that saying, and I'm pretty sure if you haven't heard it from your mom, then you heard it from your grandma. A man is only going to treat you the way you let him. The world is only going to treat you the way you let them. If you let the world walk over you, if every time you don't want to do something but you say yes because you have this guilt factor thing about yourself, then you're going to get walked over on because you're letting them use you as an area rug or a walking mat, and they're continuously walking over you and they're taking advantage of you because you're letting them. But what happens when you reverse that? When you start showing the world how they should treat you? When you start saying, okay, since you don't want to, let's say you're a stay-at-home mom and you're cooking, and then you're cooking different meals for 10 different people in your household, and then every time you cook, they're like, I'm really not in the mood for this. I'm in the mood for outside food or whatever. Let's say that's the case. Let's just say hypothetically, and you're you're like, well, I just bust my ass in this kitchen. Okay, if that's what you're doing now, I'm not gonna cook anymore. Or if you don't want to eat what's in front of you, then you're not eating at all. And I guarantee you, the appreciation will shift because now they'll just be lucky as hell just because they have food in front of them rather than the food that they prefer. And so it's kind of like that. That's the same with children. So the world is going to treat you exactly how you treat them, how you treat yourself. You have to hold the world up to a standard that you owe for yourself. So if it's something like, I'm not doing anybody any favors on Sunday because Sundays are my day, and then the world, the people on your in your circle start asking you for favors on Sunday, and you say, I can't do it Sunday because I'm kind of busy, but I can actually do that another day if you want me to. then literally they're gonna stop asking you for favors on Sunday. You'll be able to take Sunday to yourself, but you have to stop saying yes to the world if you are saying no more than you are saying yes to them. If you're saying no more to yourself, when you don't feel like doing something, don't do it. When you feel like taking time for yourself, take time for yourself. When you want to do something out of the ordinary, but people are counting on you, like kids, husbands, friends, family, take a day off from them. Just like how you would take a day off from work. We need days off. We need days off not only from work, we need days off from people sometimes. Sometimes we need days off from our children. Sometimes we need days off from our spouses. Sometimes we just need days off. And we should, how that should happen is by taking time for yourself. And you should not take advantage or let the world take advantage of you, because at the same time, you are not a victim. So if you feel overworked and underpaid, it's because you work more than you get paid. We are not victims here. We're all adults. We know how to say yes, we know how to say no, and actually no is no in a lot of different languages. So even if you have someone who's bilingual or multilingual, chances are no is the same type of no in their language as well. So it's really not that serious. Take time for yourself, do what you have to do for you, practice self-love, and also what you have to realize is the act of selfishness that we view as selfishness in this world is actually selflessness. Because if we make ourselves happy, you ever saw someone who's in like a really, really happy relationship, or you ever saw someone who's just having a really good day, they provide that same good day energy, happy energy. I have a good relationship. I'm happy with myself energy. They give that to the world. And you just be like, huh, what happened to you today? And they'll be like, life is good, life is good. And they really make you feel good. Because a happy person makes other people feel happy. But then a miserable person is just like, oh, this person did this to me and this person did that to me, even after I did this to her and that to her and that to her. No, sweetie, you did that to yourself. So let's start taking care of ourselves. Let's start saying yes to ourselves. Yes, we can still say yes to the world, but let's start saying yes to us. All right, and that's just all I wanted to leave y'all with today. But treat yourself better. You deserve it. And everybody around you that you love deserves a happier version of you. That is the biggest deal. Everybody around you that you love deserves the happiest version of you. And the way to provide that is to say yes to yourself more than you say yes to the world. Just wanted to leave y'all with that.